Hi everyone, this is another day, another share, and a previous video I had showed off the Tilda world, and I wanted to show you what I made with some of those fabrics. You can go onto the website tildaworld.com. I think it's tildaworld.com, and download the patterns for free. They have several for this that goes with this line, and I will put the link down below. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you what I did. I did a big Lombard pillow. My husband likes to sit with something behind his lower back just to support it a little bit more. So I did this one with the frogs. And it looks really good. So the frogs are made with the Tilda Gardenlife, and the chambrays are the center. So the chambrays are here, and the patterns are up here. The pattern fabrics are there. And then for the background of the pillow, this part here, I used American-made brand solids, and also on the back. And then I bounded it with a Tilda Fabrics Gardenlife. Sorry, so that's what I ended up doing with the pillow, with the fabrics. It's a gorgeous line. You can check it out. I'll put the link down below. Now, there's a bunch of there's a line of fabrics. I thought I had shared it with you guys, but it turned out I did not. I looked everywhere for the video. I couldn't find. This came in some time ago, probably, I'd like to say mid-spring, early spring, somewhere in there. And we have some jelly rolls, one layer cake left. So I wanted to show you this line, and it's called Sanctuary by Three Sisters for Moda. I brought in 20 different SKUs from the line, a mix of a little bit of everything, and I'm really pleased with them. So let me show these off to you. So the first thing I'm going to show you off is their tone-on tones. So they're little, like, this is typical Three Sisters. So the tone-on tones, you got a peach on a beige background, gray on gray, and then beige on beige. So really pretty fabrics. Those are typical prints. Then there is floral with dots. Now, Three Sisters is notorious for little dots, so they do some beautiful prints. So these are little flowers, and there's like a bluey teal, a charcoal gray on the light side, a beige, a very light gray, and then a peachy color, or coral maybe. It could be called coral, it could be called peach, whatever you decide to call it. Okay, so those are those ones. And then they have the typical florals. I brought in 3 of those. So they're large florals with different types of backgrounds and different colorways. So this is like a peachy colorway, this is more of a gray colorway, and this is the green colorway. So really pretty. And then they did some of these tone-on tones, and this is Three Sisters in its glory. So they have a tone-on tone floral print, and then they have it with the the coral with the white beige, and this is like the peachy, pinky. It's more peachy than pink, light. With the floral. So these are, so I have 3 of those. And then they did some of the dots. I think there's more than than just the, oh, maybe, it looks like I only brought in 2 fabrics with just the dots. So I brought in a charcoal and a teal. It's a very light green tealy. It's like a bluey green. It's blue. It's green on the blue side. So yeah, so those are just the dots. And then I have 2 colorways of the calico flowers, really tiny. The gray and the peach background. So the gray background, same print, different backgrounds. So that is the line. Of course, I cut my own jelly rolls and layer cakes. I believe this is the last one that I have in the layer cakes for this line. And I cannot make any more because once the bolts are sold, then I can't cut more. So I don't think I'll have enough to cut another set of jelly rolls or layer cakes. But I still have lots of the jelly rolls left, and I have just the 1 layer cake left. So those are the new fabrics that I didn't, and I really thought I had shared it. I was sure that I had done a video, but obviously I had not. But there they are now, so I'm sharing them with you now. Now, there was some patterns that came in not very long ago, and I wanted to share them with you. Now, these are not quilting patterns. These are more written like from the fashion industry. So they have the cutouts on paper, just like you would if you bought a pattern for clothing. And this one is a grocery bag. So there's 2 styles, A and B. I'd like to do A. I haven't done A yet, but I'd like to do A if I can. So that's one of the new patterns. And like I said, it's tissue. It's the tissue. You cut it out and then you lay it on and cut it. Your fabric. You pin it to your fabric or however. And then there is handy wine totes. So these are quite nice. These would make really nice gifts to give to people. And so would this one. I mean, these are great grocery bags, and I'm thinking I might make a few to. My husband likes using grocery bags, and the ones that we bought from way back when they first introduced the reusable grocery bags, they're starting to fall apart. So these are the wine, and there's a really nice, caddy one, and then there's this one here is the 2, and then this one is the single, and different styles. And again, they're paper forms, so you would go in and find the different different pattern pieces and cut them out and pin them down on your fabric and follow the instructions as if you're making clothing. It's the same technique. Now the last one is something called baskets. Okay, so there's 3 different sizes. They have some applique figurines to go with them, but and the coloring looks kind of dated, but the pattern is not dated. It is something quite new. Now this big one here would be great in a child's bedroom for their dirty laundry. So when you're starting to teach them how to prep their laundry for you to physically clean that, and when they clean up their room and they have to put their dirty laundry away, this is a great thing to have in the room. I had my mother-in-law and father-in-law had taken these apple baskets and painted them really nice in a nice green, and both my kids still have, my son still uses his. So when it's overflowing, he takes it down, he does his laundry, he puts it all back in, he takes it up and folds it and puts his clothing away. So this is, when I got those baskets, that was the start of me teaching my children how to do their own laundry and getting them ready, doing the stages. So the first stage was to make sure everything went into that basket, so when I go to do laundry, I could just pick up their basket and do their laundry, put it back in the basket, fold it up and put it in their drawers. when I got to a certain stage, they had to bring their baskets down, and I would take it up and dump it on their bed, and they had to fold and put away. So I did their laundry teaching in stages, and now my son does all his laundry, his bedding, his coats, his everything. So I don't touch his laundry at all. And that's how we start, is with just a little basket. So this is a great pattern to do. And with some of the nice fabrics, you could choose some really funky fabrics and bright fabrics to make this basket in, to put in their room. Now, there's also 2 other sizes, and these would be great for knitting projects, or even sewing projects, or scraps that you just put in there, and then you can pull from if you're doing scrappy quilting or whatever. So these are great. I'd like to do 1 or 2 of these myself. So that's it for today. That's what I've been sharing. That's what I had to share today. I'm always posting videos. Right now I have launched an applique quilt along. It's 1 block, and you'll learn how to do inside points, outside points, curves, circles, how to set up an applique, and how to needle turn. And I hope the pattern's free. I'll put a link down below for you to go, and I'll put a link for all the fabric and the patterns down below if you're interested. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. I also post how-tos on some new products. I talk about other stuff. There's a video up on how to make perfect applique circles. There's a video up on how to do flying geese with the Quilt in a Day rulers, which I've already shared. There's other rulers. I have other tutorials that I'm showing with new products that have come in and how to use them. So just stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next day and share. Another day, another share. Bye. Happy quilting.